Hello everybody, Tyrone the God 3 here, and welcome to Pokemon X and Y Anime Episode Reviews, Episode 50. This episode is called Dance Pancham, Charm the Crowd, Finnegan, Waltz Towards Tomorrow. And it's a long title though, so I had a little bit of difficulty remembering that when I had the Cerebri episode guide up. And this episode is not going to get a long review either, just based on the facts that, well, yeah, they get introduced to a new character, and I can't remember her name because when I watched the episodes, it wasn't subbed yet. It still wasn't subbed, and I didn't want to keep you all waiting for all the way till after Thanksgiving, because I am going to take somewhat of a break during Thanksgiving, obviously, from like just videos in general. But after Thanksgiving, I'm going to try to bust out a lot of videos before finals, and then during the break, you can expect a lot of videos, because yeah, I have a lot of things to talk about, and then like a Death Note review that needs to be finished. I want to give a little bit of my opinions on Naruto before this month is over, because yeah, as you all know, I'm fully aware that Naruto's manga series is officially ended, so I want to give my opinions on that. But until then, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, one more announcement before you guys watch this video. After this review, you can go check out KG Prestige's channel. Me and him are tackling amorshipping yet again, and amorshipping 2, the revenge of the return of amorshipping. So you can all check that out. It is an hour and a half long, so it's literally as long as a movie. So pack some popcorn, pack your soda, pack your candy, and enjoy our very healthily long discussion on Serena, herself as a character, and amorshipping. And there's a lot of funny jokes in there that made their way onto the Cerebri forum, so check that out if you haven't already. And let's get started with this review. In the long run, see, this episode basically begins with our heroes basically doing what they always do in the middle of episodes, or the middle of the beginning of episodes, where they like all train or eat. And because of that, they end up meeting up with this girl, and she has a Smoochum and a Farfetch. And this goes on just to dig deeper into the performance goal that Serena has. So this episode is about Serena and her Pokemon, but the one thing that throws me off about this episode completely is that it's not really about Serena. Like, yeah, the episode is revolved around Serena, like she even shows up on the eye catcher in the episode's beginning, but the episode mainly revolves around Pancham and Chespin, because Chespin and Pancham end up arguing a lot and fighting, because the two want to, like, the Pancham performs and shows off and looks nice, but then Chespin butts in and is like, hey, know your place, and then the two just end up fighting. And that's literally the entire episode. It's like Chespin and Pancham are fighting for a large duration of the episode, while the new girl shows off like a lot of her techniques with Farfetch and Smoochum, and then Serena shows off her techniques with Pancham and Finnegan. And to be honest, Pancham and Finnegan's performance with Serena isn't that bad. Like, as their first time go round, I really expected Pancham and Finnegan to like screw up, because this is their first time doing an appeal round. But then again, like, it's not a they're not doing it in the however you want to pronounce it, the Pokemon contest. They're not performing it in the Pokemon contest. It's just in front of a small group of people. So I'm imagining that Serena may have some like stage fright when she performs next time go round, when she makes her grand debut episode. Hopefully not. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, she performed well here only because it was in front of a small group of people. She's never performed in front of a large group. Even when she did the Pokepuff contest, like, first of all she had to do was cook, so that wasn't like a big deal. And then second of all, it was in front of like a reasonably large crowd, but not a large crowd. Anyway, after that, Jessie is shown to be spying on them because she wants to smooch him. She believes that she'll be a great contest queen if she snags the smooch him, and it's irritating. But yeah, her main goal is to get the smooch him so that she can become Kalos queen. So you can rest assured that Jessie will probably be entering the Pokemon contest as well, like she always does, because she's a diva. And that's going to be an irritating part of the series, but whatever. Anyway, we get back to the plot at hand. Chespin and Pancham are fighting a lot, and that interferes with a lot of things. And this makes you wonder, why is Chespin even Clement's Pokemon? I hate to say it like that, but a lot of what Chespin is, Clement isn't. Like, to be honest, I know this Pokemon hasn't gotten as much screen time as Chespin, but Bunnelby is more like Clement than Chespin is. Because Chespin's like the poor man's Oshawott. I think I said that I think Insane Game Freak said that one time in a discussion he had with me. Yeah, Chespin's the poor man's Oshawott. Like, he does a lot of like these show-offy things. He shows off a lot. He does these stunts. He falls in love with a bunch of other like female Pokemon. Yeah, it's not Clement. That's not who Clement is. It's so weird. And it's like, when the fight happens, it's Clement trying to calm down Chespin and Serena trying to calm down Pancham, and Ash is just sort of in the background for the duration of this episode, all the way up until the end. And the end being when Team Rocket goes in, and their plan is basically a standard Team Rocket plan. Like, what they do is they become dancer, like, they become dancing instructors or contest instructors, and they bring Farfetch, Smoochum, Chespin, and Pancham all assembled in line. And when they do, Smoochum catches Jessie's eye, and Jessie ends up taking the Smoochum and then steals it. They reveal themselves to be Team Rocket. They bust out smoke bombs to get away, and when they get away, Ash chooses Fletchinder in order to find them. But during the duration of all of that, Chespin and Pancham have already like ran off to go find Team Rocket, but the two end up fighting in the middle of the search, and then they finally find Team Rocket. And when they do, it's an all-out battle, and this is basically a rehash of the the Froakie and Hawlucha situation, where Froakie and Hawlucha didn't get along at first, but then they start working together effectively in a battle. As we can see, when they fight off against Punkaboo and Inkay, they do the exact same thing. Like, Pancham ends up using Karate Chop on Punkaboo, and it goes straight through Punkaboo, but that was only a distraction so that Chespin can use Pin Missile on Punkaboo. It's literally the exact same thing. It is the exact same thing. Like, cut and paste. Well, not cut and paste, copy and paste. It is the copy and paste of what happened in that episode, and that kind of frustrates me to some degree. I mean, yeah, I get it. Pancham's the new kid on the block, and Chespin's been here for a while, and they both love to show off, and the two are having a big penis measuring contest, excuse me. But yeah, that's what's going on. Like, that, in the gist of things, that's what's going on. You can't ignore what you clearly see. That's what's going on. The two end up coming in, and they end up working together, and when that happens, Ash jumps into the fray. And while they're weakened, Pikachu finishes things up with Thunderbolt and sends Team Rocket on their way. Serena wishes the new girl good luck in her journey to become a performer. She does too. The two part ways. It's possible we could meet this girl later on during the contest. But so far we see that Serena's going to be in it, Shauna's going to be in it, and maybe this girl and Jessie. So we've got 4 contest performers as of right now, potential contest performers. I don't know if they'll all perform in the same contest or different contests, but as we can see right now, we have some potential contest participants. So Serena heads off towards the contest. Like, a lot of these episodes are revolving around Serena entering the contest. As you can see by the opening cinematic, we can see that this is a Serena heavy arc as of right now. I'm guessing since Ash is done with the whole Karina and Mega Evolution scenario and the summer camp stuff, this is a big like Serena revolving arc that's going on right now, at least up until her grand debut. From what we see of the episode, guys, Ash will still get his gym battle in, though, before she enters her first contest. So, yeah, I guess, like, Raymond isn't the big focus, isn't the big heavy focus gym leader like Karina was. So, yeah, we get that. But as we can see of this episode, it was like, what I feel about this episode, it's a standard two Pokemon fight, but now they make up and are a stronger team because of it. Only difference is that these two Pokemon don't belong to the same trainer, they belong to different trainers. So in terms of like the Pokemon family getting along, I guess this episode was good, I guess. Anyway, the next episode is Hawlucha versus Dark Hawlucha, but I'm also going to review the banned episode of Pokemon, the Squelp episode. So I'll see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the God 3 out.